Welcome back to another episode of Barn Songs. Tonight I've got Jonathan and Mike of Jonathan and Thomas and the Little Room Band. How you guys doing?
Doing good. Doing well.
Grooving to the club music?
Yeah, excited about that.
That'll fade in and out as we're talking?
Yeah, that'll be good.
Cool.
That'll be good.
Cool. Well, I'm happy to have you guys. I know Jonathan we've been talking about for a while.
Happy to finally make it happen. It's good to be here.
Yeah, cool. Well, first off, what are you going to play for us?
We're going to start off with a song called Toodle-oo.
Okay.
It's from our newest album, last one on the track. It's kind of has become the last track or the last song of our set list too. At the end of shows as a way to like
Toodle-oo.
Yeah, to
good
see
closer.
everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the one I think we're gonna go with tonight. I think it goes well with mandolin and as a two-piece. I think it's a good song for that. So
cool. I'm familiar with the tune. Obviously, on the surface, it feels like a breakup song.
okay, yeah.
What is
A little bit.
what is the inspiration
you can call it that.
or the where did it come from?
Okay, so the drummer in my band and the banjo player, the three of us have been playing in the band since high school. My best friends have been playing music together for a long, long time. And just after recording the first album we did together, my drummer was like, "Hey, I'm moving to Florida." And it was a shock. Like, I didn't see that coming at all. I understood why he had to go and everything, but I was just taken aback a little bit.
Yeah.
Just because we just recorded the first album, the music is just starting to pick up, and also he's my best friend. That really sucks. But I knew it was important for him to go. But before he left, he had sent me a quote from something. I think it was from a magazine or something. I don't know where he found it, but it was this cool quote that said, "Toodle-oo, toodle-oo, don't know where we're going, but we're going away." And I was like, well, that's perfect for a song.
Yeah.
And so then with him moving, it kind of just was the catalyst for this song. So this song is actually about him moving and us as a band now figure out what we're going to do moving forward.
Right.
Like a time of transition. Okay, what are things going to look like now?
Yeah.
We're doing the same thing for 10 years, so that sort of thing. And then that's kind of one part of it, but then as the song goes, it's also kind of about how we are just going to do our music the way we want to do it. I'm going to sing the songs I want to sing. I'm going to sing them the way I want to sing them. I'm going to sing whatever songs at whatever place. And I don't know where it's going to go or how it's all going to turn out, but that's kind of what we're going to do anyways. We're going to do it our way and do what we want to do. And so it's about that as well. So a little bit of those two things.
Yeah, that's the only worthwhile way of doing it.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't feel right doing it any other way. And so even if, we, for the rest of our time, are playing for a few people, and there's only a few people that dig it, I'm content with that as long as I know I'm doing what I want to do and saying what I want to say. And
getting out of it what you need to get out of it.
Yeah, that sort of thing.
Yeah, way too often I think there's too much focus placed on what other people,
Yeah, and I think, of course, you're
perceptions
gonna do that. I mean, that's natural. There's no way to escape that completely. I know when we put together set lists, it's I'm thinking about who's gonna be there,
right,
and which songs are they
Peppy
gonna like.
number.
Yeah, I should
Chill
we need to do some dance numbers. Yeah, exactly.
4/4.
Right. So obviously, I'm thinking about that stuff, but at the same time, I'm not gonna compromise on what's important to me or what I want to do, because a lot of it's for me too.
Yeah, right.
So
has to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Has the former drummer heard the song?
Oh yeah, totally.
What does he?
Yeah, I mean, we give him a hard time about it all the time. About how the song's about him, and I mean, it's just kind of a funny thing. But hopefully he comes back and we get back into the groove of things. But whenever he is playing with us, it's such a big difference. It's when you get those people in your band that you've been playing with for so long that they start to be able to just read your mind.
Yeah. That's huge.
And he's one of those people that it's like, oh, I forgot to tell him to do this thing, and I'm playing a song, and then he just does it anyways, you know.
Yeah.
So things like that, but so yeah, we give him a hard time about it all the time, but
Yeah.
it's okay.
Well, it's good you're on good terms.
Yeah.
And,
Well, totally, definitely. It would never be that way for sure. No, he's a good guy, and it was important for him to go, and so in a way too, the song's kind of like a good luck, you know,
yeah.
kind of thing too. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So you're obviously the principal songwriter. Are you the only songwriter?
Mainly, yeah. So our drummer and then our banjo player, the three of us have been playing together. We'll write some stuff together. Jeff, who plays banjo mostly, has written some songs that have been on the last album. But often what will happen is, I mean, the three of us have this group text going that is ridiculous, and it drives my wife crazy because it's just like ding, ding, ding all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But there's some things that will come up or we'll start complaining about, and one of them will say something that I'm like, okay, that's a song.
Yeah.
You know. Or sometimes I'll come up with a song and start sending the lyrics, and they're like, how about you do this, how about you do that? So there is some like collaboration there.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. But Jeff is a great songwriter, so is Mark. They're both really good songwriters. So it's good to have them, when they come up with something, they're able to give me feedback. And,
Yeah, right.
But most of the songs are ones that I write.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Mike, do you write? I mean, even if it's outside of the Little Room Band, do you?
Oh yeah.
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 Cool.
I'm just new to the band though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
The
Mike-
FNG.
Mike joined us about 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Met him at Shadrach
Yeah.
show, and then we needed a banjo player, so
Yeah.
it's worked out pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine there's not many mandolin players around town.
I don't see a whole lot. But,
They're out there.
I can think of a couple bands.
Yeah.
Cool.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So one of the last questions I always like to pose to people is I like to do like a this band or this band.
Okay.
And you got to take a stand.
Okay.
You know, on one or the other.
Okay.
I usually try and veer away from anything that's folk or country, just
Okay.
because I want to go in a different direction. But the only thing I have in my head are these two guys. So would you pick Garth Brooks
Okay.
or Randy Travis?
I'd say Randy Travis.
Yeah, I would go with
Garth
Randy.
Brooks.
Yeah?
Sure. Mhm. Yeah.
You have a reasoning?
And that gets into the whole what's country music.
Garth Brooks is more
Conversation.
pop musician. in my
Yeah.
opinion, Yeah.
Same here
He's
as
a good entertainer, but that's about it.
yeah. And I try to keep an open mind and not be one of those people that's like, yeah, it's pop country and just like I'm only outlaw country. Like,
Yeah,
See,
right.
I
you
wouldn't
know,
Red
consider
dirt.
to do country
Yeah.
though either. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think for me, it's people always talk about authenticity, but I don't know if it's so much authenticity as it is sincerity.
Uh-huh.
I want to, when you're singing a song, I want to believe you.
Yeah.
And there's just some people out there that they're singing, and they're saying things, but I don't believe it.
Yeah,
I don't
right.
believe that you actually believe in the song you're singing, and I think
Well-
that's where it gets me.
And the magical guys are the ones that do that, and they have realistically no frame of reference for what they're singing about.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's Dylan or Springsteen, where they're writing these songs in
Yeah.
other people's shoes, and
Right, but and that's the thing. Like people always, and that's why I bring up the difference, because like people always say authenticity, but like that's not always possible. If I was to be completely honest and just write songs about that are truly 100% authentic, they'd be so boring. Because my life's not very exciting. I'm not hopping trains. and
you're right.
stuff,
Yeah.
You know, but I think it's more about sincerity and that you mean what you say and that you believe in what you say and you believe in your music and
Yeah.
that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I agree with both you guys. I think Randy Travis is sort of like the last. He's like the last great country guy.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like it was him, and he went to #1, and then Garth Brooks, who is an insanely good songwriter, kind of broke the camel's back, and then
Well, I think
there's no Big and Rich without.
I think
Garth
Garth
Brooks.
Brooks, he's definitely a BC-80 moment in country history, I think. That
Yeah.
It's, when you talk about country music, it's before Garth Brooks or after.
Yeah.
I really think.
It's totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the way the records sound, everything about it.
Yeah.
It's a,
That's well put.
and you can either blame him or
Yeah. I mean,
congratulate him.
sure, I mean, what do you think? That's fine with me.
Yeah.
But-
Cool.
It's all good music. It's really what it comes down
Right,
to.
and it serves a different purpose. Like, it can't dog anybody who likes pop country or things like that, because sometimes people just want to have fun when they listen to music, and
Yeah, right.
and you don't necessarily have fun when you listen to a lot of like the more artistic stuff.
Towns Van Zandt.
Right, yeah.
It's not really
Yeah, don't
putting
put
in a good
downtown. Come on now. Come on.
Well, I love him, but
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
it's not,
if you're at a party, you're
not
not
a party music.
blaring
Right, yeah.
Snake Song or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. But I think everyone plays their
Wait
part.
around to die.
Yeah.
That's after the party. That's
Yeah.
the next morning.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so everyone has their part, so I can't dog them, but me personally, I'd probably pick Randy over Garth.
Well, plus, the stories, other than like the Chris Gaines thing, which was its own weirdness, wasn't Randy Travis like arrested for like being just completely wasted, naked, running down the street in cowboy boots? Am I wrong?
Driving, I think. It's on YouTube or on video.
Like, did I misremember? That was...
No,
That's the thing.
Plus, he was in a movie with Meatloaf.
right.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, he's in a truck driver movie
Okay,
called
yeah.
Black
Fitting.
Dog.
Black Dog, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's not a bad movie.
Yeah.
Was it Swayze? Patrick
I can't
Swayze?
remember. I can't remember.
I think it's Patrick. He's like, and it's all about truck drivers.
Okay.
Not like over the top Sylvester Stallone truck driver.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So Randy.
Check that
All right.
out. Yeah.
Cool.